Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dipanjali. I'm a Vedic astrologer, a tarot reader, and a healer, and I use my gifts on YouTube to help those who are a little confused. All right, now, today I'm doing a pick a card reading about a topic which can be very sensitive. So it's a trigger warning if you are only go ahead with the reading if you want to know these details about yourself, because today I'm going to figure out what is it that you are doing to block relationships in your life, or why is it. It's for all those who are in a situation, or who have a string of unsuccessful relationships, and it could be a love relationship most of the time, or it could be relationships with friends or family. What is it that we are doing to hamper it? uh, what kind of a blockage are we creating? We are not finding faults with others here. We are trying to look deep within our own subconscious and conscious self to know how we can remove what those blockages are. And once you recognize and understand those blockages, only then can you move forward, right? So that's what the today's pick a card reading is all about. So there could be some information or some things that you might not want to hear. So if you're too sensitive about it, I would suggest don't go ahead with the reading. But if you really want to know and work on yourself, then this is the reading for you. So there are three different piles. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, remember that this is a general reading. So everything might not resonate, or maybe you are not ready to hear that information as of now. So only take what agrees with you. And if you want a personal consultation done, then my details are mentioned in the description along with the timestamps for all these three piles. So as usual, take a deep breath, close your eyes, give yourself some certain moments. Just try to calm yourself. Open your eyes, look at the piles, and choose the one which strikes you at the first instinct. Do not try to overthink, go with your gut feeling. Once again, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need more time, please pause the video. I'll begin with pile number 1. So group number 1, all those who chose this beautiful selenite crystal, this is your reading. So today we are going to find out what it is that you're doing that is blocking relationships. You know, what you're doing at your end. We are not trying to figure out the fault of the other person. We are trying to have an honest look at our own self. So let's begin. So this is the first card which tells us about the theme of the situation. And you've drawn the Fool. Wow. Now, the energy of the Fool is extremely positive, right? It's extremely positive, but the Fool is not somebody who looks at long-term relationships, because this is very young, youthful, immature energy. So it is possible that maybe you are somebody who is at a very young age when you're checking this reading. Or it could be that you are very youthful in your temperament, and you are happy to begin a relationship, but the commitment part is not what you are very good at, because Fool is not here for commitments. Fool wants to enjoy life. Fool wants to explore. Fool wants to do many things. There are many adventures this Fool wants to the Fool feels that he has yet to experience. So that's the energy of this card. So I would say, though it's not a negative energy, it's not like something which is conniving or deceiving, but maybe as of now, when you're checking the reading, most of you're not at that stage in your life wherein you're looking for a long-term committed relationship. So that is why the commitment is not happening. Maybe you're aware of it consciously, or you're not aware of it consciously, but that is certainly there. But yes, When I see this card, I see a lot of trust and a lot of faith in the universe. That's one of your strengths. You do not try to harm anybody or even yourself. You don't intentionally are cheating people or deceiving them. That's not what this energy is all about. But there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of vigor and energy uh, to be in a relationship, but sustaining could be an issue. Now let's see what we have from what energies you're bringing from your past life. This is a past life tarot. So let's see what it says. Beautiful. It says lessons and blessings. So already you're bringing forth a lot of good karma uh, from your past. You're bringing it forward in this lifetime. So I and also feel this energy, this card also feels very lucky, you know, and that is what is this card is also reinforcing. Then there is good luck on your side. There's a lot of grace, there is a lot of good luck, there is a lot of positivity that I see that is there in you. And I've already told you why I feel the relationships are not long term. So let's move forward. What else we have got? All right, you are complacent. You have a tendency to become complacent, in a relationship you might feel, all right, I don't need to work on it anymore. This is it. This is how it is supposed to be, and let it be. If there is a problem now for you, because you began with the energy of the Fool. So if there is an issue that crops up in the relationship, you would rather not face it. You would rather let it go, or you would rather let the relationship go. So that could be another reason why, which is blocking your relationships. You become too complacent. You become too comfortable, and you don't really want to work on that particular situation anymore. Yeah. So that and that reduces the natural vigor, passion and energy that you already have. And then another thing which we are getting is gratitude. So you need to be really grateful for whatever good luck that is coming your way. You need to be thanking the universe. That's most very, very important. Gratitude is important in all aspects of your life, not just uh, relationships or romantic relationships. We need to be grateful for whatever universe is bringing us, and we should not be complacent about things. You cannot be complacent and say, oh yeah, it's easy for me to get into a relationship, because this stage will pass. Time changes everything in life. So you cannot be sitting and saying, yeah, I will become serious when I have the time. I will take it up to the next level when it suits me. That's not how it works. That could be the biggest blockage that you're facing, my dear group number one. Yeah. And that is why gratitude is the next card that you have drawn from the chakra healing oracle deck. That you need to be grateful. You can't take things for granted. You cannot take things for granted, because that stops you from moving forward. And you cannot be overconfident about things, because with the energy of the Fool and with so much of positivity that you have in your life, uh, these things are not very apparently visible to you and to the others. Yeah. So it's not apparent, and it's not easy for you to to pinpoint it, that this is what you're doing wrong. But that's what's coming very clearly in the cards, my dear. So be careful. That's what you're doing wrong. Now, this is the tarot of the sexual magic, and we begin with the Knight of Wands. Wow, again, very passionate energy. Sorry, this is the Page of Wands. This one is the Page of Wands, and we have the Knight of Wands as well. You do like to travel, right? With the Fool energy and the Wand energy, you do like to uh, go for short trips and holidays, is what I feel. And then we have the Empress. All right, a lot of confidence again. Then we have Five of Pentacles. And the last card is Knight of Chalices. All right, so let's put it all together. So as I said, you are extremely passionate, my dear group number one. You're very passionate, very sexual relationships, very much going with the flow. But what I see here, now with the Empress again, you are very confident. All these cards are showing a lot of confidence, a lot of passion, also love, but primarily passion and a lot of self-confidence is what you have, that I know what I want and I know how to get it. That's the feel this empress is giving. And you are very attractive, so you find it is very easy for you to attract the opposite sex. And maybe that is what is making you complacent, that's what making you overconfident about things, that you feel you are like a magnet, my dear group number one. And people opposite sex finds you extremely attractive, very irresistible, and they cannot really uh, resist your charms. That's for sure. But what happens is that it creates a lot of jealousy around you. Either you are somebody who is jealous, or you create, or you are not able to make the your other half feel uh, confident enough in your affections, and that creates a lot of jealousy, and that also creates some sort of a communication problem in your relationships. Because you see this page of this is a page of air, page of cups, and he's trying to write the letter, he's trying to formulate a letter and write it, but he's throwing away all the pages. So communication is an issue. And in the background we see a couple standing under the moonlight. So this is a card which to me shows a lot of jealousy, and also an inability to communicate properly. That's what this is showing. And when I see this, and then you also have Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is a feeling of being an outsider, feeling of not really belonging. So you are some of one of those people who don't go into, as that is also resonant with the energy of the Fool. You don't go into the depth of things. You don't want to know a person very deeply or very intimately. You don't want to, not physically, you could be very close. I don't mean that. But when I say deeply or intimately, I mean emotionally. Emotionally, you might be very superficial. So that's another thing that can come as a blockage in your relationships, right? So yeah, there are many things which are there. So there's a what I'm getting from here, because of so many, you have drawn so many pages and knights. You could be somebody who's very who is very young and immature. And yeah, I hope with time things will grow better for you, and you will have, once you have a better understanding of yourself, your emotional quotient will grow with it, because you right at this stage are extremely confident, are extremely attractive, and things comes to you very easily, because you also have blessings from your past lives, blessings and lessons. So things do come to you easily, and sometimes you are not grateful enough, my dear friend. Show gratitude, be grateful for all the blessings that you have, because everything in life changes with time. Yeah, remember that it changes with time. So do as much good karma as you can, because that's the benefit you will reap in your future. Now let's see what messages we are getting and advices we are getting from the Lovers Oracle. Yeah, sorry, I picked up the wrong pile. So yeah, this is the Lovers Oracle, and it says, it's a beautiful card. It says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So if you are in a relationship, you need to look at each other objectively as well, and give each other space, and try to and be respectful for each other's boundaries, is what this card is saying. Beautiful message. This is the angel therapy, and it says solar plexus. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Such a beautiful message. And you are powerful. You have taken charge of your life. I think it is resonating with your full energy. And this is the lovers' messages from famous personalities. So it adds a little bit of spice to the reading. So that's why I picked it up. Now you have drawn Courtney Love. And what she says is, if rock stars are like leaders of a religious cult, be the unvirgin Mary. Be more than human. Be a force of nature, which you are. You're very passionate. Be ambitious. It doesn't matter if you do not know where you're going. I think that's your energy as of now. Even if you don't know where you're going, things are falling in place for you, right? So, yeah, interesting messages. So, this is it for you, my dear group number one. I hope the reading resonated. Do let me know in the comment section how you found the reading, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye for now. So now let's see what the romance angels have to tell us about any blockages, about the blockages which you guys are facing in your romantic relationships. Okay, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. So maybe you're going from person to person is because you haven't met your soulmate as yet. So the romance angels are saying that you need to call in your soulmate so that it helps you both grow together in a beautiful manner. And then it says you deserve love. You are lovable. That we know, you definitely are lovable, no doubt about it. With the Empress energy and the Fool energy and so many wands, I think that's not a doubt at all. Wow, so beautiful. It says true love. So this is the romance of a lifetime. So if it's a message for some of you, if you're already in a relationship with somebody right now, then that could be the romance of a lifetime for you. Or else it's saying, as it's saying, calling in your soulmate and true love. That is what your heart truly desires. You desire love and you desire to be with your soulmate. So that's what the romance angels are saying, and what blockages you are creating in the process we have already discussed. So this is making magic oracle cards, and it says safe and happy travel. So protection from harm when journeying. So Fool is a energy of travel, and so is the Knight of Wands. So this is the oracle message coming from you saying that you're protected from love, from any kind of harm. And this is so beautiful. It says love charm. Attract a lover and mate or a life partner. So all the cards, even the romance oracle as well as these magic cards, are asking you to attract a lover, attract the true love of your life instead of you know wasting time in uh, attractions which don't mean much to you. Yeah. So if all those who have been in short-term affairs or in what you call, one night stands, stuff like that, because that's also possible with all those who have drawn this pile. This you do not have to be in meaningless relationships, because the romance angels and the making magic cards are saying that you need to attract love, and maybe it's the right time for you to do that. And you have to remove the blockages of being too complacent, being too overconfident, and not getting into the depth of a situation with the person and just leaving a relationship at the first problem is what you need to work at, my dear group number one. So yeah, this is it. This is what I have for you today. So I hope the reading resonated. Do let me know in the comment section how you found it. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Now let's move on to group number two. Those who chose group number two and this beautiful angel, this is your reading. So today we are going to figure out what you're doing that is causing a blockage in your relationship. So let's begin with the reading. Now this is Sacred Indian Tarot card, and it will tell us the theme of what are the reasons for the blockages or the problems that you're facing in the relationship. And you have drawn the Judgment. Wow, this is very interesting. So it could be that, my dear group number two, you are very stuck about something which has happened in your past, or You are not able to let go of things which are happening in your past, and past things are coming forward. Your past is becoming a more predominant on your present. What I mean by that is, say you had a relationship in the past which didn't work out and you were badly hurt, for example. And you are now, what's happening now is that you are judging all the present relationships with that one hurt. It keeps popping up. That one thing keeps bothering you, and it's kind of you are punishing all the other men or women who are you coming who, all the other person who is in relationship with you presently, for the mistakes or the hurts which has happened in your past. That's the biggest blockage that I see over here with the judgment card. That's something you're not able to let go of. You really need to look deep within, meditate, and get help if so required, to release this hurt and release this toxic negative energy from your life, which is causing blockages in your relationships. Right now, let's move forward. Now, let's see. This is the card from the Past Life Tarot by Doreen Virtue. Oh, wow. It says spouse. So when this comes, it could be that you have been in your present lifetime, you have been in a relationship with somebody who was from your past life. And that's what this card is also saying. That relationship definitely happened. But this could mean a soulmate energy. This could mean somebody which we meet through lifetimes in different form of relationships, and this shows a good relationship. So there could be that now with both the cards combined, it could be that there was a karmic relationship that you were in, and it has hurt you somehow, and though that is a hurt you're carrying forward in your present lifetime, in your present relationships as well. Very interesting. Now let's see what the chakra card says. It says insecurity. So yeah, it is creating a lot of insecurity in you, a lot of fear in you. And you can see this man, he's just crossing his hand over his heart, and he's not ready to give the heart away completely to anyone. He's scared. He's scared of this dragon coming out from nowhere. Can you see? So there's a lot of insecurity around love, around relationships, and you're not able to get over the hurt. Oh dear, look at this one. This says victim. So there is a victim mentality that you have, that I do not deserve to be happy. I don't deserve love. This kind of cheating will happen with me. This kind of deception will happen with me. Some people will leave me and go away. So these are kind of thought processes are there because of what's happened in your past, or could have happened, or you're carrying it from your past life. But it's creating a lot of insecurity in you as a person and creating a victim mentality. So yeah, this is heavy. Now let's see what the tarot cards have to tell us. It says Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Then we have Page of Wands. We have the Tower. Okay. Four of Cups. And we have the Judgment again. So Judgment card comes again something from the past. So things have to, I think, even if you are in, what happens, my dear group number 2, is even if you are in a passionate, very loving and giving relationship, you are not able to sustain it. It ends suddenly for you, and you feel that you were deceived, that you were not considered, that people didn't, the other person does not see you, does not see your worth, does not see your value, or does not appreciate the love that you have for them. And you keep searching for something which is not there, or something which is elusive, or something which you cannot hold. And it is all again, the Judgment has come twice. We began with the Judgment card, and it's here again. So yes, you need to go back. You need to go or take some help from a professional if it is required, to sort this aspect of your relationship, because I do see that you have good relationships. It's not that you haven't had good relationship, or you may be, or somebody with this spouse card who is already in a very already in a relationship with somebody who really cares for you or really loves you a lot. uh, it is possible for some of you, not for all of you, but it is your own insecurity and victim mentality which is not letting you move forward, because you do require warmth, you do require togetherness, you do require, passion, which is there. It's there is warmth, there is passion, but then the tower strikes, then things fall apart again, and then you again start looking and searching, or asking yourself why it is happening, and the victim mentality takes hold of you because of this judgment energy. So you need to get out of this situation, you need to work at it, my dear group number 2. That's a message coming for you guys very, very clearly. Right now, let's see what messages we are getting from the oracle cards for you. So this is the Lover's Oracle card, and it says, wow, it's so synchronous. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as ocean. So you need to be open to receiving love, my dear friends. You are creating your own blockages. You're creating your blockages because of the fears that you carry, harbor deep within your soul. And those blockages have to be lifted if you want to be in a healthy, loving relationship which you truly deserve. Now, the angel therapy card says you are an earth angel. So beautiful. Look at this energy. So beautiful. I read it out for you. You are a light worker who has come to earth to teach others about love. How nice is that? So we can teach about love if we have suffered through love, if we have had some kind of a hardship, if we have felt that pain. That's when you become a light worker and you are able to understand and grasp the magnitude of this emotion and explain it to others and help others through their difficult times. So that's what the angels are telling you, that you are actually meant to be doing that. Wow. Now, these are the messages from the oracle, from the love oracle cards, and this adds a little bit of a spice to a reading, because these are the messages from the famous personalities. So what you have drawn is Zelda Fitzgerald. I'll read out to you. You'll only be bored if you're boring. Life always needs a little drama and lots of dancing. Think only of today. Why worry about tomorrow? Wow. So it is asking you to create that light-hearted energy around yourself so that you learn to live in today. So that's a very, very beautiful message, my dear group number 2. Now let's see what romance angels have to tell us about the blockages that you might have. Okay. So what I've got is religious factors. So it could resonate with some of you, maybe not all. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yes, spiritual path is very, very important for you because you've drawn the judgment twice. So that truly influences your love life. Wow. This, I think, is something which resonates beautifully with the rest of the reading. It says, free yourself. You need to free yourself from your past. It's time to take back control of your life. Time that you let go of your past and take control of your life. And how do you do that? You do that by recognizing what's bothering you, what the problem is, and then finding solutions for the same. Wow. It says give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this is for those who are in a relationship as of now. But I feel for most, yeah, because we have, as I said, we have drawn that spouse card in from the past life tarot. So this is for those people who are in some kind of a relationship, either married or having a having a short having a committed relationship. So you need to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. Now let's see what else. Let's see if these are the making magic oracle cards. Let's see what messages they have for you, my dear group number 2. Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chance. Wow, this is a good message. So, good fortune and lucky chances are coming your way, is what the oracle is saying. And it says air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of the situation and see the truth. I think it is very self-explanatory in itself. So you need to cut through the core of the situation and look at the truth as to what is bothering you and what is blocking. And we have already discussed what's blocking has been in your past, and it is overpowering your present, and you need to take control of your life, and so that you can move forward with more energy and more positivity, right? So that is it for you, my dear group number 2. This is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time. Now let's move on to group number 3. Hello, my dear friends. All those who chose this beautiful clear quartz crystal, group number 3, this is your reading. So today we are going to figure out what blockages are created by your own actions or inactions in your love life. Not just actions, it also is about spiritually or psychologically, what kind of blockages are you creating for yourself in your love life so that it's not moving forward as smoothly as it should. So let's begin. Now let's see. This is a Sacred Indian tarot deck, and it talks about the theme of what the blockage is all about. The sun. Wow. The most positive card in the entire tarot deck has come to you as a blockage. So when sun comes as a blockage, it simply means the lack of faith and trust in the universe. My dear group number 3, you do lack faith and trust, and also your ego and pride also comes in the way of your relationships. You could be somebody who is very who finds it very difficult to forgive a person, who does not find it easy to let go of issues. You can be stuck on something which, some people cannot just let go if something wrong or bad has happened, because we are not perfect, we all make mistakes. So you are not able to forgive those mistakes as easily. You kind of hold on to them, and then those thoughts become toxic for you and toxic for the relationship. And yes, your ego could be very high as well, my dear group number 3, which is not a bad thing. But in relationships, we sometimes have to let go, right? Having ego and pride is not, it's in itself is not a negative trait. We need it to survive in this society. But when we are in intimate relationships with somebody, then we need to be more flexible. So I feel you find it very difficult to be flexible. You are very routine and very routine oriented and a very strict person in your behavior. So there is not much flexibility which is around you. So that can become a problem or an issue in a relationship. So that's telling me that could be a blockage, because there's a lot of male energy here with the sun card. So when a lot of male energy comes, it's about a lot of action, leadership, and aggression, which is good in work life, which is good in living society as such. But when it comes to your home environment and it comes to your loved ones, then you need to temper it a bit, and you're not able to. Sometimes you're not, most of the times possibly you're not able to do that. So yes, that is showing me as a blockage. And also sun is denoting or denotes children. Yeah, so sun energy is about creativity and having kids. So could be for some of you, the couples out there, you might be having difficulty in having kids, and that also is becoming a blockage. That's not for all. That's for a very small segment of you. Maybe 20% of you who are watching. That the problem is related to kids, mostly in not being able to conceive. That could be one of the reasons. Yeah. Now let's move forward. Let's see what we are getting from the past life tarot by Doreen Virtue. This is the past life tarot. Oh my God, it says phobias. So there are a lot of fears which are surrounding you. Yeah. So there are a lot of unknown fears that you have. And when I say unknown, because you are carrying it from your past life. So you could be having certain dreams, or you could be having certain phobias for which there is no reason you can put your finger at um, right now in your present life, in your conscious life. You don't know where to put your why those phobias or those fears are there. But it is definitely affecting your love life. And as I said in the beginning, one of the things that could be a problem is having trust. For no reason you might be you could be some of those who are constantly checking the phones or emails of your partner, and constantly questioning them, and not trusting them enough. That uh, the feeling of trying to overpower or own the other person can be very suffocating and stifling. So that's what's happening over here, my dear group number 3. See which part of it resonates with you. Yeah. Now let's see. We have despondence and we have passion. So with this card, despondence, I feel what it actually is saying is not taking right actions, being inactive, letting things the way they are, and not taking the right conscious effort to put the thing, to correct what has gone wrong. So things fester. So what happens with you in your relationships? As I said, you're not able to let go of situations, and let go of somebody's faults or mistake, or if something has hurt you, and you are not able to let go of that from your heart. So that what happens is it festers, and it just sucks away the energy from the relationship. It makes it very sad. So that's what this card is saying. So you need to be very conscious of that fact, that you don't have to. You need to be more giving to be able to be more receiving. It has to work both ways, because you feel very passionate about your relationships, for sure, whenever you are in a relationship. Even if you are not right now in a relationship, or you have been, if you have to look at the past relationship which was there is a desire for passion, or there is a lot of passion in the relationship, but definitely the desire is there. But what is killing it is despondency. You're not taking the right action. You're just letting things go, letting things fester. So that becomes a problem, right? Now let's see what the tarot cards have to tell us. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the World, Justice, Four of Wands, and we have the Temperance itself. So when I say Temperance itself, Temperance is about healing. So there is a need for you to heal your relationships. There is a need for you to balance, because you have 3 major arcanas in 5 cards. That's big. That's huge. That means this is like a major decision that you need to make. So you have the Justice and you have the Temperance. Both of them talk about creating a balance in life. Being fair. And as I said at the beginning, with the Sun energy, it's more of a masculine energy which is predominant, and feminine energy of receptivity, of receiving, is not very strong in you as a person. So whichever way, whosoever gender it is, doesn't really matter. We are talking about energies here. So you need to create a balance. That balance is what is missing in your life, and this balance is about masculine and feminine energies, that is giving and receiving. And of course, Temperance also talks about healing. So there is something which needs to be healed here. Of course, there are many things, a lot of phobias that you have which needs to be healed. You have to be more playful in your relationships, and Maybe with the sun energy, as I said, it's a very it could be a very strict and a very routine work that happens. And to break that routine, you need to add the energy of playfulness and being a little flirtatious and having a lot of love and showing it. Until and unless you do not show it to people, how do they know? Everybody is not a psychic. And even if you are psychic, you want to be told that I love you, I care for you, you matter. So you need to come out and say these things which you aren't saying. So that's creating an imbalance, and that's why there is a need for uh, healing the relationship. So the energy of Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands is a very stable, very loving, very charming, uh, and a very giving energy. So that's what you need to encourage in yourself, in all your relationships. And that is what will bring it to its own completion. Because what happens, it could be that you feel things have been left unsaid, or things have not come to its own conclusion. There's a lack of completedness which I feel is there in this entire spread, and also because of lack of balance. So that balance is very, very important, that which needs to be created. And that's the very big blockage in your relationships, my dear friends. Now let's see what messages we are getting. So this is the Lovers Oracle, and it has a beautiful message for you. It's putting it in one sentence what I've been talking so far. Be aware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in others are the qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you do not like are also your own reflections. So beautifully said. So everything, we always mirror each other in our relationships, right? So this is the mirroring which is happening over here. So you are attracting who you are and what you are. That's the kind of mate that we attract in our life. Wow. The angel therapy card says indigo. The person you are inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So I'm not saying that this is a person you're inquiring about. This is you, my dear friends, because you have drawn the sun. Your reading began with the sun energy, and sun is a natural born leader. What you really need to do is to temper that leadership is good, as I said, in our public life, but in our personal life, we need to be more sensitive, and that's what also you have, because you are an indigo person. Wow, so beautiful. Now these are the messages, lovers messages from the famous persons, and you've drawn the message from Mary Antoinette. She was a French queen. Let's see what she says. I hope I said it right. Mary Antoinette. Be the dessert and not the entree. No man is worth losing your head over. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. So basically, she's saying, love yourself. Not a bad, what do you say? Not a bad advice. Now let's see what the romance angels have to tell us. For you, my dear, group number 3, what are the blockages that group number 3 is facing? So true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you do desire and deserve true love, my dear friends. And if you're already in a relationship, so the romance angels are saying that this is the love of your lifetime. So love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So when we lose trust, when we lose faith, what we are actually doing is we are not loving ourselves. We are not respecting ourselves. And that is what the oracle message, Lover's Oracle is telling us, that we are projecting our own reflection. So when you do not love yourself, things start to fall apart. And that's what you really need to do. You need to first love yourself. You need to first accept yourself the way you are, so that you are able to accept others for what they are and not try to micromanage them. Oops, what fell down? Wow, I said micromanage and look what falls down. Let go of the control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, yeah, that's the message from the universe, that you have to let go of the control issues, not try to micromanage things. Now, let's see what we are getting from, what messages we are getting from the Making Magic Oracle deck. Wow. It says Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. So this is what you deserve, and this is what you desire, right? Harmony in the at home and great friendships. And that's what is going to come your way. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Wow, such beautiful, beautiful messages. So this is it, my dear group number 3. I hope the reading resonated. I hope it was helpful. So do remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.